Hello and welcome to our solstice card pull. I got this brand new deck that I thought I would share with you today. It's called Seasons of the Witch. And they have 8 decks, all for the 8 Sabbats. Excuse me, Yule is the one that I got, of course, and it came just in time. So I thought I would share. It's kind of cute. It's got very shiny edges to it for Yule. Makes it a little hard to shuffle and makes it a little hard to pull some of the cards apart. But I drew a couple cards just so that we could play with them a little bit. But the writing's very tiny, so we're going to need these. So the first card I drew was Contemplation. Each card has a little bit of it almost sounds like a little spell chant, which I thought was really cute. So I will read it for you. It breathes in the stillness of all that is, exhaling all that isn't. Coming from the ends of the starts and the highest of the lows, here I gasp for the answers to unfold. So what this card is talking about or telling us about is really what we have been doing. Things naturally slow down during the cold months, making winter a prime season for contemplation, which is what we really have been doing, kind of confirming our path. When days are short, nights are freezing, and the outdoor options are limited, there's often little else to do but think about your life. It's natural to examine how your life measures up to your idea of success, and reflection is a critical component to any successful path. There are times for planning and times for action, but reviewing your progress is how you learn, and changing course when necessary. So here you are being guided to reflect on your life, on your past, and if you haven't already done so, this is the perfect time to look all the way back for the past year, where you were at this point at the winter solstice last year. Everything you've done and come full circle back to the winter solstice again. The changes you've made, the mistakes you've had. I like to think of it as a garden that you've planted, the seeds that didn't germinate and come to fruition, the weeds that maybe grew that needed a little more tending in different aspects of your life, and what you want to plant as you contemplate for the new year coming. And so, really taking, and part of this, because they said this word, as I was reading it, it kind of perked up in my ears a couple of times, the word success. What does that word mean to you? Success in the traditional, old kind of standards really looked at money and career and material things, but our definition of success, hopefully, is shifting a little bit. So spend a little time writing about what your definition of success is as part of your contemplation of your past year. And again, coming back to that garden analogy, when I think of my garden or whatever I've planted, sometimes my expectation of what it's going to look like might be different. And sometimes there's some little surprises, and sometimes there's some failures where things didn't exactly turn out the way I wanted. And what is my definition of my garden success? Is it abundance of things to eat? Is it abundance of beauty? Is it seeing the uniqueness in every plant? So take a few moments to contemplate that in your journal. And then there's another card that I pulled. Actually, I pulled 2 more cards. The first 2 I pulled were Contemplation, and the second one was the Star, which is a really beautiful card. And then I pulled one more that's Snow, which I'll talk about as well. So this is the Star. And again, I can't read without my glasses. I don't know why I took them off. So the little saying that goes with the star is, follow the stars, for they know best. Not too light, not too dark. A shimmer of what's coming next. So this to me really speaks to We've contemplated our past year, we've examined our weeds and our mistakes and how we want to move forward, and this is really talking about what's coming next. Those intentions that we've been setting, burning, releasing to the universe. Oops, and I don't know again why I took off my glasses. It's because when I can see in the book, I can't see into the computer. We all have an inner North Star guiding us to our destiny. Your inner star speaks to you through your emotions, both good and bad. Fear speaks up when you should take caution. Joy is present when you've stumbled upon something that aligns with your soul. Sadness is a call to heal, and inspiration is fertile ground for creativity. You cannot go wrong when you follow your inner star. It is the light that will guide you home. You've pulled the star in this reading to remind you to trust your inner knowing. Your soul knows. So, if you want to have another card to journal, or another question to journal about, take a moment to journal about how you can tune into your inner star, your North Star, your own intuition, how you can build on that and let that grow to be your guiding light at all times. And then one last one. Since we're at the end, I just really overdid it. So this one was snow. And hold on. So there is beauty in the divine that settles on thy flesh, a magical enchantment bestowed in purity. How beautiful is a white winter Christmas, as if the heaven covers the world in a blanket, hushes the sounds with purity and blessings. If snow is falling in your card spread, it's a reminder to soften. There is no need to know everything at once, nor is there reason to rush. Allow things to gently come to you over time. Operating from a place of force is when mistakes happen. Or worse, you can end up running over everything and everyone in your path, causing more obstacles, more heartache, and more disruptions. Snow reminds us that force breaks more than it creates. Be gentle as you move ahead, and trust that all will be revealed in due time. And this card, if it doesn't resonate with you, then maybe it was for me. But I think all of us have a little bit of that in us at time to time. And so if you feel so called, maybe think about those times when perhaps you did try to force something and maybe the outcome wasn't so good, and how you can learn to let yourself soften and to let things unfold. It's good to have intentions, but sometimes we have to trust that they will unfold the way they're meant to unfold for us, and be open and ready to receive. So have some time in contemplation. Enjoy the snow out there. And step outside on this darkest of nights and enjoy the starlight, the moonlight. Probably more star, because there's not going to be much moon that you'll be seeing, since we just have the new moon. But really see those stars when you can really see them in the darkness on this longest, darkest night. So see you in the next video.